YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Frank's Review, and I got a special thing to show you today on as far as tips and trick goes. Now, to all you hunters, if you ever think about it, when you go hunting, you're always dressed in camouflage. But there's one thing you don't do, is that you never camouflage your rifle. Well, today I'm going to help you by how to help to camouflage your rifle. One, as you can see here, my rifle, which is a muzzle loader, and you can tell that it's been camouflaged. Now, before I get started on this, just so you know, that any product that you see on this table, or any of my product that I'm showing you, I am not sponsored nor am I endorsed in any way, shape, or form. So, without further ado, here we go. Now, on this rifle, what I have is what you call a camel netting by Mossy Oak. Now, of course, you can get this anywhere, even at Walmart. Now, what I did, I pre-cut these things. You want to make it about just a little bit longer than your rifle. As you can see here, it's a little bit long. Now, what you want to do to start it, make sure that at the very front end, you want to tie like a little knot toward the muzzle. As so. Next, all you gotta do now is just wrap it. Make sure you wrap from the muzzle and work your way down. And do make sure you do not want this tight at whatsoever. Just make sure you got it loose, and I'm going to show you why you don't want it tight. All you do is just keep going like I'm doing right now. Now, as you can see how well this is going to be camouflaged, and this is to break up the silhouette of your rifle. Make sure you want to do that. Now, if you're in a tree blind or even a tree stand, then you really don't need to have this covered up. But if you're hunting on the ground and using the foliage as your background, then I would recommend to cover this up, because any part of the rifle that's going to be shiny is going to stick out like a sore thumb. So please bear that in mind. Now, as you're wrapping it, make sure you hide all the shiny parts, not only the muzzle, your scope. And as you're doing it, make sure your trigger housing here is completely uncovered, along with your hammer. That is a must. For the scope, make sure you got plenty enough room where you can still see through it without blocking your view. That is a must. Now, if you don't have something like this, then of course you have your vanishing tape. Now, I would not recommend using the tape by itself on your rifle, because it leaves a sticky residue. That's something you do not want. So what I would recommend, you get like some sort of like a knit gun stock. And as far as the socks goes, of course you can place it throughout your whole rifle. Then you can use the tape to wrap it. But bear in mind on that, when you do it, there will be a lot of cuts you're going to have to make on your rifle. That's for the scope, your trigger, your hammer, and of course your ammo. So do remember that and bear in mind on that. So watch what you want to do. Now, the next thing, I have a rubber band here, and the reason for this rubber band, what I would recommend, get about 4 or maybe 5. Place it toward the end of the muzzle first. And the reason is on this, depending where you're hunting at, you want to look around your surroundings. Any type of foliage that you see where you're hunting, you make sure you take some of those foliage, and where this rubber band is, place it inside. This way you still have the concealed and cover of your rifle. Just remember that. And also, again, if you're hunting ground, this is what I would recommend. It's called the nose jammer. You can pick this up anywhere, including even at Walmart. Just spray this on you a day before you go hunting and the day that you are hunting. Spray this on. It really, really helps. Okay? Again, this is called a nose jammer. But other than that, I'm going to wish you guys very safe hunting. And if you like my video here, please give that like and hit that subscribe button. And if you want, give me that comment and tell me what you think of this and how you might do your rifle as well. So again, you guys have a good day and safe hunting.